Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or dead night as it may for be. This is the qualifying session for the Austrian Grand Prix. Hey everyone, this is Crash here on the Race channel, and we're about a few minutes away from the start of Q1. Risk rain for qualifying 0%. We're not seeing rain anytime this weekend, everyone, and it's going to be hot. Right now it's 50.8. We saw 52.5, so really hot track temperatures. Air temperature is 33 degrees. That's actually hotter than it was when it was FP3, 3 or 4 degrees already. So it is going to be a scorcher already. And that's one of the things that we're looking at right now is that because the track is so hot, we're expecting higher degradation on the tires. Trying to think. I want to thank everyone who's here right now. Again, we've got what we got. Good 1,400 you watching already. We haven't started yet. We've got Philip. We've got Shay. We got Paula. Is here. Shay. Mayaki. Dark is here. More of you. If I haven't called out your name, you're a member of the channel. Please say something so I can call you out. I don't see your name. Yeah, these are the people who've joined the channel. Every month they're getting a free super chat. They all have access to emotes. We actually have some new ones. Antonelli and Albin are the two new ones that we just added today. So there we go. Someone else can throw all the emotes in chats. What we get access to. We're about a minute or so away from the start of the session. So we did see, again, we're looking at the order you're seeing right now is from FP3. It was Russell top of the board, Antonelli second, Hamilton third, Russell, then Oscar, then Norris, and then Max, then Leclerc, Isaac got right out the top 8, and then Lawson, Lindblad the top 10. So the Racing Bulls are in the top 10 with the top 4 teams. I'm not in a yellow t-shirt. You've like missed every single. You've thrown out every color, but the one I'm actually wearing. And it is a Racing Statistics t-shirt that I bought. So there's that. Moving on. Right now. Will the blender beat the eggs? What are you gonna talk about, Philip? We got our Max Tears cheering for Isaac as well. I know we have some Russell fans. We got some Antonelli fans. I know some Hamilton fans are in chat. And we are getting going. So we have started. Ocon and Bottas are going to be the first two out onto track. They've got William going. Both of the Williams are going to go out. The Aston Martins are going out. It's going to be Stroll then. I think it's Stroll then Alonso. I'm not sure. I may have my order backwards. Science, then Albin. Hulkenberg. So Stroll will be out first, then Alonso. So again, we've just started the session. Like Ocon is out ahead of Bottas. So he's going to go across the line first. then Valtteri, then Perez. Russell, next one to come out. May have to deal with, Bottas is going to have to deal with Russell on track. So Ocon, Bottas, Perez, the first to potentially go on a flying lap. Perez is going to have to deal with Russell just past turn 3. Sainz next across the line to start flying lap, and then there will be Albon in a few seconds. Technically, Max is not even on the board as of yet, so he's still in the pits, so you can laugh at the P6 all you want, but that's not his position currently. Talking is a 109.083. Bottas is 110. See where Perez goes, a 109.5. So it's a difference of 429 and 1.1 of the gaps right now. Again, this is still early. Just pop out. Sainz just went second, 109.214. It's 131 back. Russell right now putting together a purple flying lap at the moment. Has first and second sector. He does get the purple, so top of the board, 107.811. That's Hulkenberg goes second with 108.509. Ocon third, Albon fourth, Sainz fifth, Perez sixth, Bottas seventh, Alonso eighth, Stroll ninth right now as things stand. Those first three, Ocon, Perez, Bottas, set those first 3 times. They're back into the pits already. Verstappen right now on a flying lap. Everyone else, so Hamilton, Oscar, Norris, Leclerc, Gasly, Colpino, they're all on outlaps right now still. Isaac starting a flying lap now. Max got the first sector with a 116.766. That's about half a tenth faster than Russell. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I just took care of them. Yeah, no, we have kids in this chat. We have standards and we have kids. Yeah. Yeah. One of his message got caught by the spam filter. Anyways, Max Verstappen to the top of the board, 107, 407. Norris to the top of the board, 107, 259. Max is 148 back. Isaac is 149 back, and that put Russell's 552 back. Clerk going P5 at the 107.554. Hamlin going P2, only 31,000 behind Max at 107.209. Fastest first and second sector. Norris has the second sector with Max P2 in that. Hamilton P1-2 with Oscar in second in sector 1 and Isaac in P2 in sector 3. Colapino going P9 behind his teammate. Gasly went 8 with a 1:08.038, and then Colapino does a 1:08.343. He nearly just had to pass a clerk on track as he's on his flying lap. Watson goes P9. Bierman goes takes that position from him and drops Lawson to 10th. 8:02 versus 8:45 is the gap between those two from Norris's best time. And now he's got the fastest second sector right now. And he goes to the top of the board, 1:07. He took the fastest third sector as well. So it's 1:07.083. It's 1:76 faster than Norris. So right now we've got Anthony at the top of the board, Norris is second, Hamilton third. Max is fourth and Isaac is fifth. Oscar is sixth, Leclerc is seventh, Russell is eighth. We've got 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this session, Q1. Borrello is starting his flying. Yeah, I think this is his first lap. So he has not. Borrello is the only one who's not set a time yet. So basically, that puts Sainz, Perez, Bottas, Alonso, Stroll in the drop zone. I'm not counting Borrello just yet. Hasn't set a time. Albon, driver at risk. So we're looking at the usual suspects right now, where Albon, Sainz, I mean the Williams, the Cadillac, and the Aston Martins are not performing right now. Well, about to come to the line right now, see where he sets his time. And he goes up to 14th. So that puts Ocon at the driver at risk. And then Albon, Sainz, Perez, Bottas, Alonso, Stroll. Sainz moves up to 16, putting Ocon at the driver at risk. Albon goes up to 16, putting Sainz into the drop zone. So we just had a couple shuffling. Perez goes to 18th. Doesn't help him. We've got 7:45 left to go. Ocon's dropped to 20th right now as I looked away. So Albon right now is driver at risk. He's got the same time as Hulkenberg, but Hulkenberg did his time first. Hulkenberg right now improving in his time on an out lap. He's coming to 8th to 10th right now. Stroll's the only one right now who just did a lap, but he's still 22nd. Here comes Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg goes to proves his time, but not his position. No, does not improve in his time. Loses a lot of time in sector 3. It's about half a tenth difference between his last lap and his best lap. Hulkenberg, I'm talking about. So right now, Hulkenberg is I would okay. So because Hulkenberg and Albon have the same time, they're both at the driver risk effectively because you leap one, you leapfrog the other. I'd put Borletto in danger, as well as Colpino. Yeah, everyone who's above a second, I'd put into danger. So it's Lawson, Lindblad, Colpino, Borletto are in danger. Hulkenberg, by virtue of having the same time as Albon, is a driver at risk. They're both basically the driver at risk, effectively. And then we got Sainz, Perez, Bottas, Ocon, Alonso, Stroll at the bottom of the board. Everyone's pitted right now. We will see them exit with the next, minute or two. Thinks Ocon can improve in the second run. He's going to have to. He's currently 20th. The Cadillacs are ahead of a Haas right now. No, so everyone's gone out on soft tires. Interesting fact. The other interesting fact is that we've had no track limit violations. Isaac is going out. He's P5. So I'm not sure why he's going out. Is this bragging rights? Not sure why Red Bull has sent Isaac out. We've got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this session. Again, this is Grass with you live with coverage of the Austrian GP from the Red Bull Ring. Isaac wants to be Matt. I don't know. I don't know. Well, last round to go below 110. They haven't shown that type of performance. I mean, they were bottom of the board, FP3. I mean, it literally was the Williams, the Cadillacs, the Aston Martins at the end of FP3. So Oscar's out, Gasly's out, Colpino's out. Of those four drivers, now the Haas's are out. Williams are coming out. The Racing Bulls are coming out. Stroll is coming out. It looks like Norris is next and then Alonso. No, it's Borletto. So it's not Norris, it's Borletto coming out. Oh, there's a queue. Alonso's coming out. I don't see the two cars that really need to come out. Well, three. Hulkenberg is now out. Antonelli's coming out. And Russell. That's weird to see both Russell and Antonelli go out. Isaac finishes lap. He goes a 107.408. Again, 1/10 behind Max. So he's up to P5. Looking right now, no one's improving on their times as of yet. A lot of people are on out laps though. Gasly might be on a flying lap. He did not improve in his first sector. Colpino does, and so does Ocon. Ocon needs a great lap here. Got 130 left to go. We're doing 110 at the max, 107 to 110s. So this is people are now coming around to do their flying lap. Oscar's pitting again. He's in the top 10, so it's not a big deal. Stroll, Gasly, Borletto, Alonso, Colapino going. That was a fast lap for him. He goes P9. He's 8:11 back. It's 107.894. Ocon goes to 13th, dropping Albon into the drop zone. Hulkers is the driver at risk. Sainz goes to 14th. And that's going to drop Hulkenberg and Albon to the drop zone. Borleau's driver at risk with 108.63. Lindbergh goes up to 8, but that doesn't affect anyone. He was that gets him safety. Borleau hits some Bravo. Lawson goes to 4th. Oh, this is a great lap by Borleau. And he goes 12th. Now, he was the driver at risk. So Sainz now is the driver at risk. Hulkenberg is in the drop zone. He's coming down the line. He does. He gets it to 17th. He drops Sainz in the drop zone. So Sainz will be out. Albon will be out. First flag to take the flag, Borletto. So basically, these are either setting times or they've. Russell goes to 5th. Here comes the Cadillacs. Perez. No improvement. Bottas. No improvement. So we know that Sainz, Albon, Perez, Bottas are out. Stroll's in the pits, and Alonso is not improving. Is Alonso, and is he going to improve in Sector 2? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, Alonso. So we've got it's confirmed right now. It's going to be Sainz, Albon, Perez, Bottas, Alonso, Stroll. So again, the Williams, Cadillacs, the Aston Martins are going out in Q1. Oh, the difference between Ocon was the driver 16th. He did a 108.231 versus Sainz did a 108.252. That's a difference of 21 thousandths. 21 thousandths was the difference between in Q2 and out in Q1. Behrman continues to cook Ocon. Yeah, he continues to outperform. Well, it's not certain yet. I mean, he beat him in Q1, but we'll see what happens in Q2. Did Merck have any upgrades this weekend? I don't. They had something minor. It wasn't major, if I remember. They're showing, I believe that Sainz's lap. He had oversteer and lost control of the car. Definitely lost speed and time. Yeah, Lawson P4. I want to give. Let's take a moment that Lawson's got up to P4, 302 behind Antonelli. 22 thousandths faster than Verstappen and 23,000 faster than Isaac. So that is. Let's see if that continues into Q2, Q3. So that is Q1 for everyone. We're now waiting for Q2. We have a yellow flag on track. That is most likely because gravel got kicked up. Gravel's been kicked up all weekend long. So this is to reflect the fact that we need to sweep the track. Lisa in Twitch chat asking why Kimmy went out when he's first. I have no clue. Did he? Was he going out to be the moving chicane? So we're seeing a big number of cars: Ocon, Russell, Lindblad, Lawson, Heisek, Barlow, Hulkenberg, Perez, Colpino, Behrman, noted, Bailey. These are all. Yeah, this is. I believe this is Delta time. Will be investigated after the session. This will be waived after the session. So right now we are between Q1 and Q2. Again, this is Crash with you live with qualification. We're just finishing up Q1. Again, Sainz, Albon, Perez, Bottas, Alonso, Stroll out in Q1. Again, it's the Williams, the Cadillacs, the Aston Martins going out. Could you turn up your volume? The commercials are getting too loud. Oh, you guys are being funny. Right now, we're waiting for the board to switch over for Q2 and then for that session to start. Red Bull on 6-7. I have to give you credit for pointing that out to me. Of course, my favorite number is 68 plus or minus 1. Board has just switched over, so we've got our top 16 so far. Again, 6 go out in Q1, 6 will go out in Q2, leaves the top 10 to shoot out for the pole. Looking at what you guys at the moment. So we've increased the volume. That's cool. Okay. Just looking at what you guys are saying in chat at the moment. Q2 has just started. We're 15 seconds in. It is not uncommon to see cars go out right away. '68 plus minus. What a coincidence. I am 67. I'm in the generation that loves 69. Numbers are fun. Scott Kanach here is throwing scones at me. If you guys like soccer, Scott does streams of Football Manager, and he does basically the team he's playing right now is Chesham United, which is notable by being the chairman of the board for Chesham is Alex Horn of Taskmaster fame. So after things are done, you can go check out Scott's streams on Twitch. We have Norris out early. 13 minutes left to go in the session. So 2 minutes in, we've got Norris out on track. This is an outlap, so there'll be another minute or so before he starts a lap, and then another minute or so before we get time. Why they only pit? Because it's just how the time, they've been given 15 minutes, and so they don't need to go out right away. Also given FM20 isn't as good. No, that's not true. FM20 is actually very good. It is a new platform. As I say to Scott, I am not tech support for Unity because that's the engine they're using, and I know how to use Unity. Anyways, moving on. Norris right now on his flying lap. Max is out, and now we're going to see Isaac. So it looks like here we go. Pre-Ben in chat. Thank you for my friend. So Red Bulls are on their out lap right now, followed by Leclerc and Lawson. Norris on the flying lap right now. Here comes Norris across the line. It's a 107.321. That's a great number. So after Lawson, it's Hamilton, Lindblad, Ocon, Behrman, Gasly, Colapino coming out. So we got their teams going out, putting at least banker laps in. Max is coming around 9:10, the last two turns. Isaac is at 8, going to 9. Now these are on out laps. So Max is now crossing the line, which we expect to be a flying lap. Max P1 in sector 1. Isaac is about 2/10 behind Max. You see, here comes Max. He's about to finish his lap. Comes to the line. It's going to be a 107.182, P1, so top of the board for Max. 138 faster. Isaac coming to the line. He goes P2. Only 6 thousandths faster than Norris, so he's 132 back. Fastest third sector. Hamilton right now cooking fastest first sector. Clark goes to the top of the board, 107.30. Lawson to P5. Here comes Hamilton across the line. Hamilton goes P2, 9,000 behind Leclerc. So the Ferrari's top of the board. Then we got Red Bull, Norris, and then the Racing Bulls, Lawson, Lindblad. Ocon goes P8. That's the bottom of the established time so far. Bierman goes ahead of him, dropping Ocon to 8th. We got Gasly and Colapino to come across the line. Gasly goes 6th. Colapino's coming across the line, and he goes 9th. That's over 1.141 is the gap, 108.717. Yeah, these 108 times are not going to be any good. So Hulkenberg just went 11th. Well, it is a 107.982. That's still, these high 107s are not going to be good. Let's see. Antonelli's at the top board, 106.763. We're waiting for Oscar, who goes P2, 106.890. Fastest second sector. Antonelli hit the fastest third sector. Hamilton fast first sector. The 121 difference between Antonelli and Oscar. And we're right now waiting for Russell, who's going to be next across the line. And we've got Bierman and Ocon. Are they pitting? Russell pits. Ocon pits, Bierman pits. So Russell does not set a time. 16.8. He's 2/10 off. No, so 116.6. He's within a 10th off there. 29. Something went wrong in sector 2. So Russell abandons his lap in sector 2 and pits. So Russell has not set a time. That puts Lindblad, the driver, at risk. He's a 107.709. I would put Gasly, Lawson, Lindblad all at risk. Drivers at risk. Norris should be okay. I think the top 7 should be okay. But they'll probably send out Isaac and Norris anyways. So they're saying that basically what happened is turn 3. Yeah, it's the beginning of sector 2. So looks like Russell had an issue at turn 3 on that lap. Ooh, showing Oscar right now doing a bit of a drift, and they are sending out Oscar. No, that's Norris. My apologies. So Norris is going out. Russell's going out. We got 5 minutes left to go in this session. So it's going to be 2 minutes before we get any time. Why is George in the last place? Come on, man. Because he abandoned his lap. He had track limits at 3. It looks like, or something went wrong at turn 3. So again, the drivers in the drop zone is Bortolo, Colapino, Bierman, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Russell. Russell has not set a time yet. He's on an out lap. Norris is P7 on an out lap as well. Bortolo's the driver at risk. Lindblad, Lawson, Gasly, maybe even Norris and Isaac could be at risk depending on what happens. Russell right now coming to the line and starting a flying lap now, so we'll see how he goes. We are following Russell on this lap on F1 TV for obvious reasons. Now's a great time to like and subscribe. If you do, hit the bell, get notifications when we go live. We do go live for every session. So Norris is about just a tenth, maybe 2/10 off in sector 1. Norris fastest second sector. So he's about a tenth off in that first sector. Though he's oh wow, he's almost 2/10, tenth and a half faster in sector 2. So Norris is going to go third, 134, 106.897. Russell improving in sector 2. He's about, let's say, 2/10 back, and he goes P4, so into safety. Several more on track. Leclerc, Hamilton, Isaac, as predicted. Gasly, Lawson, Lindbergh, Borletto, Colpino, Beerman, Hulkenberg, Ocon, all out. Again, Antonelli and Oscar. I mean, Oscar already went out. Antonelli is still in the pits. So I'm expecting Norris and Russell to pit when they come around. See, Leclerc and Hamilton were first to go out, so they're on flying laps now. Isaac now on a flying lap. Lawson to start a flying lap. Lindblad to start a flying lap. At this point, Dave, they've got to go on this lap. 145 left to go in this session. They won't have time to go around again. I don't know, they may be able to go around again if they really wanted to. Hamilton Leclerc not improving in sector 1, but again, they've got the fastest time in those sectors. 6:58, 6:52. They're within a tenth. They prove in sector 2, but Leclerc does not improve in sector 3. He stays in his position at 5th. Here comes Hamilton. And he takes 5th from his teammates. So 106.994 versus a 107.030. Isaac moves up to 7th, ahead of Max. Max is in the pits. Lawson moves up to 8th. That puts Max is in 10th right now, the driver at risk. Ooh. This is Max now, driver at risk. This is interesting. Ocon goes to 12th. That's not going to be enough. 21 seconds left to go in this session. So Beerman goes 11th. So Gasly, Beerman out. Here comes Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is improving in times. Hulkenberg goes only 13th. He's going to be out. Here comes Bortoletto. Bortoletto goes 11th. He doesn't make it. I think it's Ocon. No, Gasly is still in. Here comes Gasly. Oh, he misses by 40 thousandths. Gasly P11. And that's going to be it. Max survives. Ooh. Max survives. So we've got Gasly, Bortoletto, Beerman, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Colapino. So it is the Alpines, the Audis, the Haas's are going out. Colapino has a lap time deleted, but that he's in the pits and he's P16 already, so that's not big. No, Verstappen makes it to Q3, but it was very close. It was the difference between a 107 183 and a 107 223. That is a difference of 40 thousandths, which is again 0.4 of a tenth. Too huge for Red Bull. They have multiple fresh softs now for Q3. Yeah, that does give a Red Bull an advantage with tires. Again, Gasly, Bortoletto, Beerman, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Colapino go out in that order. And we'll start 11 through 16 in that order I just gave you. Well, there's been too much tension with the Max. Yeah. Hit the like and subscribe, and your favorite driver will win the poll. It's not how it works, Scott, but we appreciate the idea. I mean, Max is in Q3. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Bierman's apologizing for going out. So here we are right now. We've got Anthony top of the board in Q2, and then the McLarens are two and three, and then we've got Russell. Ferraris are 5 and 6. Isaac gets ahead. Then Lawson, Lindblad, Verstappen. So Max did not go out again to do another lap. It just barely survives. Did not expect Max to get into to slide to P10, but here we are. Lindblad beats Max by 28 thousandths. 53 thousandths for Lawson. Almost a tenth on Max with Isaac. So when is QC? It'll be a couple minutes now. Again, we've just finished Q2. Race School has a message up involving Gasly, Albon. This is the maximum delta time. Don't worry about it. The stewards have not acted on max at delta time at any point in the past 18 months. So I wouldn't worry about that message at all. We will see at the end of the session the stewards just taking no further investigation on it. Could someone please give this commentator some math lessons? So I'd like to see you do the mental arithmetics that I'm doing right here. Hope McLaren can keep this form from Leaner. That's interesting. I mean, what we're looking at is, McLaren is a Mercedes customer, so we're looking at the top four are all Mercedes. Bill Cody got back. Was Max? Yeah, Max had dropped to P10 and was in the pits, and so we had several people. We had Gasly, Borrell, Behrman, all going around. There was some drama. If they had gotten past Max, it would have dropped him into the drop zone. Is he complaining I said 4/10 of a 0.4 of a tenth? I mean, that's 0.040. No one out yet. We have started. So one of the weird things they've done this year is they've taken a minute from the gap between Q2 to Q3 and put it onto Q3 itself. So we have 13 rather than 12 minutes, we have 13 minutes in Q3. Okay, what you right now, no one out. We've just gone 2 minutes into the session. No one has come out yet. And this is game of chicken is happening right now. We're waiting for that first penguin to come out, and then everyone else will come out. Why is no one coming? Because they don't have to. Because there's only like effectively there's 13 minutes in this session. Um, in theory, if you went out right away, you could get maybe 3 goes. But your tires are cooked on that third go, so they're really going now. Just I mean, they're literally going to go out within 10 minutes to go. They're waiting for something. I don't know what they're waiting for. But yeah, literally the first 4 minutes of this session, you can expect no one to go out. And this is Max going out of the garage. Q3 has started. Again, we're under 10 minutes in Q3 right now. Any chance of a red flag? No, not really. This is a track that's very forgiving to drivers. They're more likely to spread gravel over the place than they were to get a red flag. Waiting for Godot, but Godot never shows up, dude. So Norris actually got out first. Isaac is second. Max was third. So I saw Max leave the garage. Oscar is next on track. Then it's Libad, Leclerc, Hamilton, Lawson, Antonelli, and that's going to leave Russell. Yep, there he comes. Russell now leaving the pits. So that's our order. It's going to be Norris, Isaac, Max, Oscar, Lindbad, Charles, Lewis, Lawson, Antonelli, Russell. Lando now crossing the start-finish line to what would be a lap. Incident involving Lindbad noted unsafe release. That's not good. So Isaac and Max have just crossed the line for the first time. Oscar crossing the start-finish line for the first time. Also being a moving chicane for Norris in the back on that straight from 3 to 4. Whisper, no red flags yet today. We're not getting a red unless someone really screws up. it would have to be a massive bottle, which I don't think we're going to get. We're not going to see a red flag today or in the race. The only reason we got a red flag this weekend at all is because Checo's car, his engine gave up in the race line on track. Here goes Isaac goes P2. Norris went P6, 106.9. Isaac did 107.321. Max Toll, 106.475. 425 faster than Norris. Oscar goes P2. He's 210 thousandths behind Max. Max had as fast as first and second sector, and Oscar fastest second. Clerk P2, 281 behind Max. That's a 106.756. So we got Lawson. Lawson goes to P6. Here comes Antonelli. Antonelli to top of the board, 106.414. Hamilton pitting. He did not have a good lap. Here comes Russell. Russell goes behind him, 43 thousandths behind him. So Mercedes top of the board with Max third, Oscar fourth, Leclerc fifth, Norris sixth, Isaac seventh, Lawson eighth, Lindblad ninth, Hamilton no time as of yet. So we're going to see them pit in this next minute or so, and then they'll in another 2 minutes all go out to set their final laps. Hamilton looks like turn 3 does not do well. Hits the curbs a little weird and loses speed and time. Russell's out. Russell is P2, my friend. Why lose the pits? Because he could pit early. And his lap, he scuttled his lap around turn 3. It's where most of the problems have been. Four minutes and 30 seconds left to go. I want to thank everyone here who's been on Twitch, everyone on YouTube right now. Four minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Again, you're listening to the Racing Channel. This is Grass with you live with Quali for the Austrian Grand Prix. Right now, Hamilton has not set a time. He's P10. Antonelli is on provisional pole. His teammate Russell is 43,000 behind him. Max is 61,000 behind him. And then Oscar is 271 behind him. So we got within a tenth within the top 3. So that you guys are saying in chat right now as we wait for them to come out. It is now 3:15 left to go in this session. And Hamilton slowly coming out. I think Isaac got ahead of him. It's like one of the Red Bulls got ahead of Hamilton. It is Isaac ahead of Hamilton. So Isaac goes out first, Hamilton second. The McLarens are next. Looks like Oscar. No. So I miss Lawson and I miss Leclerc going out. Then it's Norris and Oscar. Two minutes left in the session. 2-minute warning. The only one who's still in the pits is Russell. Antonelli has gone out. Here comes Russell. Please don't stamp. It's one thing to say support for a driver. It is to do it multiple times in a row. Thank you. Please don't do that. Particularly if you're doing Max Verstappen. Will Russell make it? Russell should make it. He should make it. So we got Isaac going, Hamilton going, Lawson going, Leclerc going, Norris going. $50 seconds left to go in this session. The question is, should Russell get across the line? He's the last one to go out. Clerk fastest first sector. Norris, Hamilton up fastest second sector. Huge. Hamilton is going. Oh. And here goes Hamilton at the top of the board, 106.408. Russell did get across the line, so Isaac went NL to P5, Lawson P9. Here comes Leclerc. Clerk to the pole, 106.349. 59,000 faster than Norris goes P6. Here comes Oscar. And he only goes P7. Here comes Lindblad. Oh, yellow flag. That. And here we go. Max has just bottled it. Max bottled it at turn 9. Oh, that scuttles the Mercedes response. So Russell's on provisional pole. Ooh. So the question right now, will that lap? So they're following. So Max comes around. He just loses control of the car. Will Russell's lap count? I don't think it will. It shouldn't. And Russell's saying he was lifting and still gets pole. So here's the scenario right now while we're still on, is because Max has crashed. He ended up in the lost control of the car at turn 9, went across the gravel into the barrier. So the question is, it was a single wave yellow or a double wave yellow, and they're saying if it's a double, that lap won't count. So it's noted yellow flag infringement. Normally I'd be off, that we'd be done, but we're right now trying to see if that lap time will be deleted. We know that scuttled Antonelli's lap. So Max is okay. He's out of his car. He's okay. Max did not crash on purpose. How severe is the Max crash? It's more he lost control of the car, skidded, went sideways to into a barrier. It shouldn't be unless like there's suspension issues. It shouldn't be that hard to repair. So F1 TVC, it's not saying that it's clear if it's a double wave or a single wave. We're waiting right now for a message from race control regarding Russell. Max is out of the car. He is back in the paddock. He looks okay. He's not happy for obvious reason. Can you tell us Russell's lap counts? We don't know yet. We know it's under investigation. So they're going to interview Russell right away. If George did infringe under a double wave yellow, it will possibly drop. It'll take the lap away. It'll probably drop in the 10th. Will Max be able to race tomorrow? Yeah, Max will be able to race tomorrow. This is repairable damage. Yeah, they're interviewing Russell, Leclerc, Hamilton. They've already done Russell. It's gonna stick. No further investigation. Yellow flag infringement. This is, uh, yeah, this is looks. It counts. No further investigation, everyone. So that is, they are is counting. Russell did get pole. They're going to let that count. Take a moment. They're interviewing right now Hamilton at the moment. Also, visiting Max will start tomorrow. Max will start fifth. His previous lap was a 106.475, 362 behind what eventually would be Russell's pole lap. Now, Matt keeps P5, whether... They're interviewing Russell again. Wait, the lap deleted double yellow at turn 9. So I think we need to ignore that race control message because it is now being confirmed on F1 TV that Russell is going to be on pole. So what we're telling right now, it wasn't the record lap. Okay, so it was a different lap that was deleted. So we're being told right now it was a single yellow wave, not a double yellow. So that's why the pole lap that Russell has, the 106.113, is going to stay. Cool down lap was deleted. Okay. So we now know officially Russell is on pole with Leclerc and Hamilton P2, P3. We know. So here's the thing: Ferrari does not need to be on pole to have because they get better starts. Both Leclerc and Hamilton have the ability to jump Russell. And this is, again, one of the things that's going on here is that we're 600 meters above sea level. There's about 6 to 7% less air than most other tracks. And with that in play, with the smaller turbos that, so that the Ferraris have, we could easily see a jump on Russell tomorrow. So again, right now, Russell first, Leclerc second, Hamilton third, Antonelli fourth. Max will be fifth, Norris sixth, Oscar seventh, Isaac eighth, then Lawson, Lindblad 10th. And that is our top 10.